What is going on, Outriders? Tom back again, and we have finally received the big class buff for all the classes, and they finally fixed our glorious Borealis set. Thank you so much, PCF, because this build is so much damn fun. Throw away all those purple piece builds and everything like that. It is time to break out the ultimate freeze build. This thing absolutely shreds. This thing is so much fun to use. You know, pair this thing with a pyro, an ass blast pyro, and you're just absolutely flying through content, sub 3 minute boom towns, whatever you want. We just got done streaming this like for 6 hours on this build, and I just had so much damn fun. It's absolutely bonkers what you're able to do now with the Borealis build. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. If you do, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and let's get into the video because I am super excited. Let's go. All right, Outriders, let's take a look at the skills we're going to be using for this. It's going to be the same skills that I used for my other Technomancer build. We're still going to be using the blighted rounds, obviously. The blighted turret, no. We are not going to be using the cryo turret for this. We are not. We're going to be sticking with the blighted turret, and then we're going to go with the cold snap. Now, this build is going to be heavily focused on cooldown reduction. As you see, my cold snap is down to 13.4 seconds. All right, so that is the skills that you're going to want to use. Let's go ahead and take a look at the class. All right, Outriders, before we go any further, I want to know, are you tired of using the matchmaking system because you have no teammates to run with? Then stop what you are doing and join the Discord in the description of this video. Once you hop in, you can go right to the Outriders LFG section and start finding real teammates targeting certain expos at certain CT levels. Hey, maybe you need to carry, not a problem. We can help with that too. I also stream 5 days a week over on Twitch, running with the entire Outrider community, helping with whatever they need. Feel free to come by. Maybe you want somebody to run with, or just, you know, need help leveling up. Feel free to enter !join into the chat, and I'll be more than happy to run with you. You can find the link to my Twitch in the description of this video. So now that I wasted enough of your time, let's keep going. All right, Outriders, let's take a look at the class tree. Now, the tree is only going to differ by 1 node than my previous Technomancer video. Okay, you're going to see the build. The tree looks exactly the same. The only thing that we're going to switch here is we're not going to be using Purged. Okay, we're going to take away Purged, and we're going to go ahead and grab Gadgeteer. Okay, this is going to give us a more cooldown reduction on our cold snap. All right, you can use either one. The cold snap will probably be around 15 seconds without using Gadgeteer. You can also just keep it the way it is and use the Purge, which gives you that 10% more damage, which is always good with the more damage, but believe me, you'll have more damage and you know what to do with, because this build absolutely shreds. It is so nice to have a nice fresh take on the Techno class because it's been a very long time. Well, let's go ahead and get into the mods and the gear that you're going to want to use for this build. I'm sure that's what you're all waiting for. Let's go. All right, Outriders, before we move on, do you want to know the secret to golding CT15s? Well, it's Advanced GG. With their energy and focus, it gives me the ability to gold CT15s on time, every time. If you love Advanced GG like I do, then you should go ahead and use code IMPACT at checkout for 15% off your purchase. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get back into the video. All right, Outriders, let's get into the actual mods and the gear for this awesome build. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the weapon here, and the weapon's going to be super important in this build. As you can see, I had 2 Earthborns here. One is my one that I used to run previously, the 95.1 OG Earthborn right here, which is still super viable using this right here. Without Dark Sacrifice, it will absolutely melt. Believe me, it's absolutely insane even without Dark Sacrifice. But we did go ahead and cop ourselves another one, and we added improved freezing bullets with the 4-second cooldown and Dark Sacrifice, giving us that healthy 75% weapon damage. All right, now I could swap in between these two. But I really do love the improved freezing bullets with the Dark Sacrifice, obviously, because it gives you that 75% extra weapon damage. Now, you can get this one very easily just by getting the DLC. It is very easy. The highest you're going to get it, though, is going to be 85.7. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the actual gear here. The first we're going to be looking at is the helmet. Now, don't look at this. So you'll see that I have close range damage in there. That's going to actually be changed to long range damage. I'm actually going back and forth. I even might actually make a build that has to, revolve around close range damage too as well. But for now, we're going to be sticking with the long range damage. So just pretend that close range damage there is long range. So you're going to want bonus firepower, long range damage, and cooldown reduction. Once again, on your purple pieces, which are going to be the head and the legs, you're going to want bonus firepower, long range damage, and cooldown reduction. Now, like I said, we're going to focus this build around cooldown reduction. We're going to have cooldown reduction on 4 of the 5 pieces. Unfortunately, you are not able to get cooldown on all 5 pieces. That is because the Borealis set only comes with cooldown reduction on the hands and the feet. That's why I'm running the hands and the feet right now with the chest. All right, so the mods that we're going to take on the head, I'm going to take Bloodlust and Toxic Lead. All right, moving on to the chest piece, you're going to see we're running the Borealis Robe chest piece. We're going to go with the bonus firepower, status, and long range damage. We're going to have Icicle Storm and a Captain Hunter modded on to this. Now, as you can tell, this is going to be the one piece that does not have cooldown reduction on it. All right. It does have the status power, which is also good to add that status. All right. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the legs right here. As you can see, bonus firepower, long range damage, and cooldown reduction. We're going to go ahead and throw dum-dum bullets on here, and we're going to use crit stack as well. All right. Once again, we're focusing on cooldown reduction. All right. Long range damage and bonus firepower. All right, the next one is going to be the gloves. As you can see, it does have the cooldown reduction on it and the long range damage, but unfortunately, we're going to be rolling with the max health. All right, we're going to be rolling with the shatter, which is going to deal 25% more damage against enemies inflicted by freeze, and then the classic euthanizer, which is that 25% toxic. All right, moving on to the feet. Once again, it's going to be cooldown reduction and long range damage. All right, we're going to be running a Sharp Eye and King Slayer on here. Now, you do see with this build with the 85.7, I only have 178k, but believe me, it does not matter at all. You can even have this one, which makes it does not matter. It absolutely shreds, as you saw in the intro. If you want to run solo, you're nothing is ever going to touch you, because as soon as you hit that burst, everything is absolutely dying. I ran this tonight for 6 hours on stream, and we absolutely shredded. I'm talking sub 3-minute Boomtown runs. It was just absolutely amazing, especially paired with the new and improved Ash Blast Pyro. It's absolutely ludicrous. It is so much fun to be able to run an actual legendary set on the Techno and have it be just super viable. It is just way too much fun. Well, that's the gear and the mods that you're going to want to be running. At this point, we're going to be actually seeing what else we can do to make it even better and better and better. But right now, right here, this is absolutely insane. I'd advise you guys check it out. It's absolutely wild. Enjoy it, guys. Let's go. All right, Outriders, I hope you enjoyed the build. I really do, because this thing was absolutely so much fun to run today. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button and hit that sub button, and I will see you guys again on Enoch. Let's go. Peace out, Outriders. Mwah.